Welcome back to Passionals 3.0, the podcast where the topics are random, the arguments are chaotic, and the points, they mean everything. So, yeah, we're back again with another week, another episode, and another main topic for me to lead and Miguel and Roberto to go up against each other with. And the theme for today is no strategy. It's going to be nonsensical. It's going to be up to luck, opportunity, and how much you can BS into picking the right choice or why you made the choice you made. So, interesting topic for today. But before that, as always, we're going to start off with some small talk, some kind of like what's been happening recently in our lives, but also maybe out there. Like I know football started recently.
Mm-hmm.
And given that football has started, I think Miguel could probably lead us off since that's his main thing.
Yeah, no, definitely. The football season just started this week. As of recording it, we're in the second half of games on Sunday. But yeah, no, it's the best time of year. I woke up this morning around 9 o'clock, had some breakfast. Got everything done that I needed to get done. That way, once NFL Red Zone started, I was able to just lock in for the games. There was a lot of good, got a lot of good plays. My fantasy leagues are looking good. I don't know how. I always tell myself I'm only gonna do 1 or 2 leagues every year for fantasy football. I'm somehow in 4, um, which is chaotic. No, it's fun navigating being the manager of 4 teams. Yeah, looking pretty good so far. I know I got some players playing this night, or I guess Sunday night. So I'll definitely be watching that, see if I can come up with some dubs. But yeah, no, it's awesome. It's the best time of year. Football season started Thursday. I should have been studying that day. As we all started studying for our exam, but there's only so many season openers you got left in you. And so it's just always a good time to hang out with some bros. So I went with some of my really, really good friends. Went to Twin Peaks. There was a DJ there, which was perfect. Because as we all know, on Thursday there was the rain delay for the Eagles Cowboys game, so it was perfect that there was a DJ there. Especially here in Texas, there's a lot of Cowboys fans. So watching the emotional roller coaster of that Thursday game was a lot of fun. In a live bar. So it was a lot of fun. It was a good start to the season. Honestly, I think the Cowboys looked good. Eagles looked beatable. So
Yeah.
So I think getting into what you said, me and Robert are Cowboys fans, of course. Personally, I like the Cowboys, but I hate them. Like they make me so mad. You know what I
yeah,
mean? But I think what it is just both defenses aren't that good.
That's
So
true.
I think the Cowboys just look better than what they probably are. And like you said, the Eagles, I think it just I know there are a lot of new like a newer, younger defense, and I think that definitely exposed itself.
yeah. Honestly, I think the biggest thing, weirdly enough, was the weather delay. Because before that, both teams were firing on all cylinders. I
They
think it
really
was like
were.
21-20, or it was 2024. I think when the rain delay happened. Then after that, there was like almost zero scoring. And it was like in the third quarter. So I think the rain honestly did a number. I think it cooled everybody off, and if maybe CD Lamb was in the flow of the game and didn't have that extra break, maybe he would have caught those passes because it's uncharacteristic. But then again, I think I saw like a statistic where like CD Lamb has the most drop passes since
Yeah, I
entering the
think it's
league.
like 35 or something like that.
Yeah, I think it's a volume problem because I mean he gets thrown the ball like a million times a
That's
game.
true.
But I mean, you also
You got to
have
be
like those
catching
things where
those.
it's like Larry Fitzgerald has more tackles than he has drop balls and things like that. Like Jacoby Myers, I don't even think dropped the ball last season. So like it's your
Wow.
job to catch balls, but honestly, like I think it's the right thing you want to see. Like they went up against the defending champs, they put up a hell of a game. It was good. I mean, I had Devonta Smith. I know a lot of fantasy owners had AJ Brown as their wide receiver, so they were pretty pissed about the performance or
The
the
absolute
target share
masterclass.
that Jalen Hurts put on. But it's just what it is. I think I don't know. It's tough because I was a Jalen Hurts defender. I'm like, yeah, he's a top 5 quarterback in this league, but it hurts when you have to have him. You need fantasy football outlets and productivity,
Interesting.
and he just doesn't
I don't
deliver.
know if I have him as a top 5 quarterback in the league, so I guess I
Yeah.
don't agree with you.
I think I think by
I feel like you don't have to. I don't
I
think
don't
so.
know. It's tough. It's like, what do you value in a quarterback? And he does it well. He between the ears, he has it going down. Like Sure, his reads aren't the best. He doesn't have the biggest arm. Like if you're looking at talent wise, like maybe him and Justin Herbert can fight for that 5 spot. And if you looked at Sunday and was it the Friday game, you would say Justin Herbert's a better quarterback. But at the end of the day, Jalen Hurts, all he's done is win. Um, and he's been like in a really, really good system, really good circumstance. All stars all the way around him. But I mean, he at the end of the day, when he needs to win, he gets it done. So I would still consider him in that ballpark. That just outside the elite quarterbacks, I would say. But yeah, no, it's been good. I mean, my Patriots lost, so I mean, I'm just down and defeated.
To nobody's surprise.
To the Raiders.
Exactly.
Hey, to be fair, the Raiders are good this season. Geno Smith threw for like 300 yards on our pretty depleted defense without Christian Gonzalez. But I mean, put up a fight. We had it. Drake made some bad, that's some bad reads. Missed a field goal. Couldn't block Brock Bowers to save our lives. Jesus Christ. But it was a good game. I'm excited. Still riding the 10+ wins. It's looking closer to 9. I was hoping, really banking on the Raiders win, but no, we look good. I'm still excited for the season. The Raiders are going to be a tough out.
I'll be surprised if you guys reach 7 wins, and I mean that.
No, I think 7's in the bag easy. I think 9 we can attain 9.
I think 6 is where you guys cap out. Personally,
it'll be tough, especially because I was thinking I'm like maybe we beat the Chargers for a playoff spot, but they looked really good.
The Chargers are looking really good.
Yeah, it's just Madison Beer. I think she got Justin Herbert's playing like an absolute menace out there.
Hey, this quarterback loses his virginity to Madison Beer, bro, and just absolutely
that's all he needed.
Pops off. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I mean, can't blame the guy.
Yeah, it is Madison Beer. But yeah, so football's been good. I mean, outside of like personal life, studying's been okay. I think I kind of got in my mind a little bit earlier on in the week. It's like there's so much to learn. I gotta learn it all. But it's one of those things where it's a marathon, not a sprint. Take it day by day. I've been taking a lot of like practice quizzes with this app. It's been pretty good. Some of the questions I'm like, I don't even fucking know. But I think that's the nature of it. Right now I feel confused, but hopefully in a couple of weeks it'll get better. Started going to the gym again, which has been good. My legs are absolutely killing me. So it's been good. Just kind of getting, kind of stacking days, as they'd say, like in sports. You just day at a time, just get better. So it's been good. Yeah, been on that grind, I guess you could say.
It's nice.
What about you guys?
I guess still in the topic of football. Also, college football's back.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Oregon absolutely slaughtered. Fuck, who was it? I don't remember who it was. But yesterday, like 60 to like 3 points or something like that.
Oh shit!
Just absolutely killed them. I know UTEP's looking good. They have 2 wins right now under their belt. But next week they go up against UT.
Yeah.
So hopefully they play good still. I mean, I would like to see a good game up against
hopefully
them.
they only lose by like 3 touchdowns max. I think like a 3 touchdown differential is a pretty good performance against UT.
Honestly. Also, I mean, I probably won't be able to see that game because next Saturday is also when I go see Demon Slayer, the movie, in theaters. So I'm really excited about that. Speaking of Demon Slayer, I got Mitsuri Kanroji right there and Tokito.
Hey.
Yep, gotta give a shout out to my dad. He bought them for me. He brought them from Cali.
Cool.
But also on the topic of Demon Slayer, I also got some other goodies to watch. And got a whole bag right here.
Is it the afternoon you're gonna watch it? Because I know there's also gonna be a Canelo fight.
Yeah, fuck Canelo, bro. Fuck boxing. I lost interest in boxing. Like that shit's boring to me now. I'd rather watch UFC, but I'm still not gonna watch UFC. So I got this guy right here.
Hey.
And then I got Nezuko.
Okay.
We got Tanjiro.
Where'd you get those?
We got Inosuke. My dad brought them for me from Cali.
Oh.
We have the butterfly girl, forget her name. I think it's like Kenobi or something. Shinobu.
Obi-Wan.
I don't know. My girlfriend's goat. I mean, my wife's goat, Tengen. Zenitsu. And R.I.P. Rengoku. I got to put them up on my little shelf because I know right now they're occupied by DBZ right here.
Or maybe you got to get a new shelf. Shelf time.
It might be time for that. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's room, but I got a whole ass beanbag in my room, so I don't even know. What else? I feel like there's so much to talk about because I mean it's been a minute since we last did our last podcast. What is it, like
That's
maybe
true.
like 2 weeks?
Like a week and a half, I think, which
True, a
is
week and a
longer
half.
than usual for sure.
It really is. I mean, just because, like Miguel mentioned, we're studying, so being on
Yeah.
schedule now for each other, it's going to be a little bit difficult.
And this studying little like 2-month window, it already feels like limbo. You know what I mean? Feels like
Yeah,
we're in purgatory because like we're done with school, but we can't work it because we need to take this test. But we have to like self-initiate our studying, and like we don't really have nothing to go off of, so we have to like see what we're gonna study. Literally, it feels like we're in limbo. At least that's how it feels for
honestly,
me. Like wake up, study, I'm done for the day, and the rest of the day I kind of not even think about
like
it.
chill, right? Yeah,
Yeah, but then it's still kind of like somehow the guilt eats at you, even though you did your
it
studying for the
does.
day. Yeah, it's like I could have studied for like more, even though I already got in like my 4 to 5 hours. It's weird.
It is. That's how I am too. I mean, I wake up in the morning, study from like 8 to 12, 8 to 1, depending on the day, and then after that, go to the gym, and then the afternoon I just take it off. But like, I still feel like, man, I should be studying right now.
Yeah, or I
But then
should be like reviewing what I studied. But
exactly.
it's like Miguel said, it's a marathon, not a race. So like, and there's so much to learn. So it's weird.
Yeah, I mean, too much knowledge. We're literally trying to study everything we learned in a course of 3 years in like a month and a half at most, which is just totally insane.
Yeah, and I got like the worst like comment from Alan, who's a good friend of ours, who's also studying for the exam. He said that apparently, I thought that we had unlimited attempts, but apparently in the state that we're in, we only have 5. After 5, you can't take it.
I feel like after 3, you should just find a different route. Like,
Yeah.
So does that mean you have to like take it in another state now, or how does that work?
I guess so. I didn't ask, but he said that he looked up like the state licensure, and apparently after 5, you can't retake it.
are you sure?
That's what he said. I didn't verify it,
Because
but I trust Alan enough.
I mean, I know in like one of the first few chapters of like the book that we're studying off of, it said that we have unlimited attempts, but I don't remember seeing that if it said like specific to the state that we're in. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
We could
It'll
probably
be
look it up
something
off,
to review.
yeah, off the podcast, but it was just something I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh shit." Like I was thinking, I'm like, "Okay, I got, I got some chances." But then he said that there's a cutoff, and then, like for whatever reason, it's just like that extra burden of anxiety.
Yeah.
But yeah. We'll be
I
fine.
know also,
I believe in us.
yeah, I know also last weekend, Mikey and I, we went to a card show here.
Mhm.
Mikey bought some cards for himself.
Yeah, a lot of good, a lot of bangers, and mostly bought some comic books. We were there. I know we
Oh
were
yeah,
able to
that's
find
right.
like a Hulk Punisher comic book, so that was really cool. I found like a World War Hulk comic book, which is really fun. Got some One Piece for some homies.
That's true.
So it was good. It was just one of those great days. It's a fun environment to be in a card show. But I don't know if
Dude,
you want
yeah,
to
it
talk about it
was.
more.
I mean, for me, it was my first time experience. I know, Mikey, you have been to one previously, but I just felt like overwhelmed, but in a good way because I just didn't know where to start. I just wanted to see everything and nothing at once. Like there was just too many tables, a lot of vendors there, but it was cool to see. I mean, they had a lot of cool cards. I mean, I just wouldn't know where to start if I wanted to start collecting.
Hmm.
Um, I definitely did want to buy like a box to open up, but I don't know. Maybe next time. Maybe next time they have a card show. So we'll see.
Yeah, that's fun.
What else? I felt like there was something else I was going to say. I know I show Speed. I've been watching him too. He's doing a 35-day live stream across America. So I mean, it's been pretty entertaining to see him traveling.
When is he coming to El Paso?
Hey man, yeah, I know. He said he's going to Dallas, so
You never know.
we'll see.
That's
But
funny.
it's just crazy to see like the amount of people.
He's honestly becoming like a phenomenon because like he gets like traction that like or reactions like it is a younger audience, but like if he's out in public, like he gets more like buzz and like a celebrity would. You know what I mean? Unless he's like a top tier celebrity,
Mhm.
like or at least like the reactions people give, like they're really into this guy.
Yeah, but I feel like even now, I don't think people go that crazy for celebrities. Like they'll see them and maybe like go up to them, but I don't think
Mm.
they'll go and crowd the celebrity,
Yeah,
like they do
that's
to
what
the
I'm
Speed.
saying. I feel like with Speed they do like another. I feel like maybe like Drake or Taylor Swift was like walking around the street. It's like the kind of like traction they would get, which is pretty crazy.
I think it
Honestly,
might be due to like the accessibility of like these like social media, icons. It's like you could see like Keanu Reeves and know him from a movie, but like, do you really know Keanu Reeves? As opposed to like I Show Speed, like you watch his videos like maybe on the daily for people that do, and like it's more of a personal thing, so you're more likely to talk to them because you see them and you interact with them more on like a non-professional basis. Um,
That's true.
but that would be my take from it. Because I mean, if I saw like a YouTuber that I know that I just watch, I'm much more likely to go up to them, just because like I hear from them more often. They feel like a familiar face, which could be scary to some of these social media people, just because people get too familiar. But I think that might be why that's like my little theory.
True.
Hmm.
Dude, like the production that he has is just like insane. I know he's touring like in a bus, but like that bus is pretty crazy. It's like one of those, I guess, like tour buses that bands would take around.
Mhm.
So, you know, what else? Today I'm gonna go buy a cowboy hat because my wife and I are gonna go see Dula Peep in October. So we're getting our fits ready.
Okay.
Very
So,
nice.
What kind of style are you going with?
I went with Jason Aldean. He has like his own hats, and it's like a straw hat
Mhm.
pirates. If you know, you know.
Literally, as soon as you said it, like neuron activation. Did you see
There
that?
you go.
Yeah, you
I
fucked
saw
up.
it. Speaking of straw hat pirates, we posted a TikTok, I think this last week, and a lot of you guys commented on it. Would you like to see the engagement? You guys recommended that I watch One Pace. Sergio, I don't know if you have like any thoughts on One Pace.
I have. It's like a fan project where they're
Mhm.
trying. I'm not entirely sure, so I may be wrong on some stuff, but what I believe it to be, it's a fan project where they're kind of getting rid of these extra lingering moments, scenes, cuts,
Mhm.
and try to make it more streamlined to again to make it more true to the manga pacing. Because
Mhm.
as I've said it before, and even you, I guess, started to feel the pacing in anime is kind of tough at times, and it just doesn't reflect honestly like the fire pacing that Oda, the author, is able to keep up with his manga, which
Mhm.
is one of the reasons why I prefer the manga over like the anime. So basically, yeah, this like project is looking to fix that, and I don't even know like if they're how far they are, if it's available yet, but I think it'd be something cool for sure. I don't know how you can access it either, but I have heard of this.
I don't know. I'll have to look more into that. Yeah, just because I mean, I didn't think the pacing would get to me, but I mean, I just feel like it is a little
Hmm.
too much. I'm like, can we just like get on with it? Like like I
Yeah,
know one of the comments had said that maybe they do this to like give background to some of like the I guess side characters or whatever. But I'm like,
I
yeah,
saw that, but we're not referring to what we're referring to is the multiple cuts of one scene, like from different
mhm,
perspectives, or like
I
there's
see.
memes about it, how it's like you got to show different camera angles, you got to show him walking up like 3 different times. That's what we're kind of referring to. Like
It's
we're not
kind of
talking
like
about,
that scene
yeah,
in Demon Slayer when Muzan is coming up to
yeah.
that one place. Okay, okay.
When he's walking into like the headquarters, basically,
Yes.
and it
Okay.
shows him from like, yeah,
Everywhere.
that's what we're referring to. We're not
I
referring
see.
to the actual story or like because backstories. If that comment, One Piece has some of the most amazing backstories, and it's honestly probably the best part of One Piece. The backstories, they're so
Okay.
emotional. They have so much context. Some of the best characters exist in them. Like once you start getting into those, Robert, you're gonna be like, wow, this is like why One Piece is so great because the
Yeah,
backstories hit like a truck.
and I think from what I can remember is I've gotten like 3 backstories so far, which was Luffy's when he was like little. I've also gotten fuck, what's the chef's name?
Sanji,
Sanji. I've gotten a little bit of his and also the red-headed girl,
Nami.
Nami. Yes. I
Yeah.
think those are the 3 ones that I can
But
remember.
yeah, like the Nami one's decent, but like these aren't even like top 10 backstories like that are in One Piece. That's what I'm telling
Okay.
you. Like not even close.
All
Now the
right.
full Sanji backstory, when you get the rest, that one's up there. But what you get early on, it's not up there yet. Yeah, because there's more to him for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I guess just got to stick to it.
Yeah, I think that's what it is too.
I mean, because I heard that it doesn't get good until like Alabasta. Is that what it's called?
So look, again, we can get into this. I don't mind at all. So the way I talk about it, it's good up until Alabasta, then it becomes great.
I
That's what
see.
it is.
I see.
Because it's never bad, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
At least I mean again, I'm speaking more from the manga. I don't know how bad the pacing is really. At least what I've experienced, I was like, I'm out. But like if you're trying to get through it, I don't know how that affects it. But at least in the manga, everything before Alabasta is good. You get to Alabasta, it's great. And then you go to like a different arc that's like another 100 chapters later, I think, 150. Then it becomes like a top 10 series. That's kind of how it goes. It keeps building on itself, but it's never bad. It just becomes, it just becomes great once you get to Alabasta.
Okay. Damn. All right. I guess I got to stick with it. I think I just started season 2, so we'll see what happens there.
And for me, make it a little bit quick because honestly, it's not much. We already talked about some of it. Just kind of studying for the test. Again, it's like that weird like purgatory limbo feeling. I haven't started any practice tests myself. Like I'll probably start that tomorrow actually. That way I can actually start to like practice what I'm studying to try to help retain. Besides that, been playing League. I got to Diamond 2. I'm trying to make a push into Diamond 1. It's not that tough as it was getting into Diamond. I think it's just more like of a process. Now I'm even prioritizing like focus on my game. Like even if it's a bad game, I still have to kind of like don't screw up what I'm doing, just because like I'm trying to like make up for like other parts. And if I'm doing bad, I'm just trying to like again like not, I guess start playing bad. You know what I mean? I kind of try to like maintain like keep playing good always as a baseline. If I'm doing good or bad, then just trying to kind of mate to that same equilibrium. But yeah, hopefully I get into Diamond 1 and then maybe into Master, but that'd be pretty hard. I'm not gonna lie. I'm still playing mid. Victor is my new main. He's my boy. He's the one from Arcane.
Okay. The one that like the weird eye?
The skinny one that worked with Jace.
Yeah.
He was also a scientist. Yeah. I love him. He's a amazing champion to play. Like with him, just you have to be careful with his positioning because he has no mobility or escapability. But like he has like a huge like zone ult. Like everybody has to like get out of there. You're gonna take damage. He has like a good range. I like him. Anyways, outside of that, I haven't read a book in like 3 weeks. Not even a page of a book.
That's
so
crazy. Damn.
Yeah, I think my studying in my league has taken up that time. So I'm probably gonna have to log back in for that one because, as you know, it's rare for me to not be reading like a book every 2 weeks and having like a full book. You know what I mean? And having to reread a page of one in 3 weeks. So definitely liking there. Besides that, I finished the first season of Lost. It's like 25 episodes. Again, amazing. I'm again reminded why I have this as my second favorite show of all time. Watched the whole first season, 0 complaints. Like I'm thinking, is there something I can criticize or something I would want different, something I would change? Nothing. Wow. And I think that's why I like it so much.
What is Lost about? I mean, I've always heard about it, but I don't know what is it about.
So it's the first episode is a plane crash. They crash onto an island, and it's kind of about surviving on this island, like this group of people. But it's not like a normal island. I mean, there's some weird stuff going on. So it's surviving on the island, kind of discovering what's going on here, like what is all these weird things, and it just builds on itself. You know what I mean? I guess I'll just say right now, like it's not. There's, I guess, fantastical elements, but not like crazy fantasy. It's more like grounded, like fantastical elements. So it never turns into fantasy. But that's kind of where like the whole mystery. It's also big on mystery, which I love. I think that's also why I like stuff like Severance or Legion, because it really just builds into like what like it asks so many questions. So now you want the answers. That's also something it does really well. Definitely recommend. Amazing show. And anything else before we get into our main topic?
Not that I can think of.
In that case, like I said, for our main topic today, no strategy. You can come up with your own strategy, and honestly, that's basically what it is. Your own interpretation of how you can even strategize what we're going to do. Because like I said, it's going to come down to kind of opportunity, how you can able to talk your way into something. Basically, talk your way into convincing me why you made the better choice. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be presenting one person at a time. It can be a real person or like from an anime, from a show. So for example, I'll say Goku, right? Then I might follow it up with Wally. So now you have to say, are you sticking with Goku or are you taking Wally? Do you see how this is going?
Yeah.
And then I might say, okay, well now we're going to do Walter White. Are you sticking with Goku still or are you not going to pick up Walter White?
Oh, I see what you mean.
But now the thing is, you don't know what you're picking them for. I know, I've already decided, but you don't know. So basically it's up to you guys, know what I mean? Like you have to decide what could it possibly be that you're going to end up wanting them for. And I guess another hint, not a hint, but like maybe who would be the best person to grab a beer with? Maybe that's what I end up choosing as the final thing, right? But again, you don't know until you find it at the end. And then after you guys come down to the last person you end up with, you have to say why you think yours is a better person for this.
I see. So you were, are you asking?
We're going to go one at a time. Yeah.
Okay.
So you're each going to get your own set of people. So who would want to start? Because we're going to go all the way through with you, then with the other person, and then we're going to debate. Any takers?
I won last episode, so I'll defer to Miguel.
All right.
I'll go first.
All right. So to start things off, Jesse Pinkman from Breaking Bad is your starter person.
Okay.
So again, you don't know what you want them for, okay? But anyways, this is your starter person. It could be anything. It could be something good, something bad. So maybe you're going to commit some crimes and he may be your go-to. Anyways, your next person is Rambo. I think that's his name. Actually, I don't know. Maybe that's the name of the movie, but that's not the name of the guy.
I think his name is John Rambo.
There you go, John Rambo. John Warhammer. If you know that, maybe you know.
John Warhammer. See, so these are like kind of polar opposites, like for use cases.
They really are.
Like anything that Jesse could do, I probably would have need Rambo. And anything that Rambo could do, then I'm kind of fucked with Jesse. I'll go with Jesse.
Okay. You're probably gonna get about 10 people total. You know what I mean?
I'll go with Jesse.
So it'll be the whole thing. Jesse Pinkman?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is there a reason for this? I want you to give me a reason every time we go for a person, by the way.
Yeah, of course. Well, for one, I think I know more about like the Breaking Bad franchise as opposed to like the Rambo franchise. I think the only real Rambos that I remember seeing are like when he's like older. Because movies came out like in the 80s, so it was kind of past my time. So I didn't see any of the early ones. But yeah, no, I think Jesse Pinkman's more of a all-around character. I think he's more fleshed out as a character. So
he's got some street cred.
Yeah, I trust that and my ability to defend that just because I kind of know the nuances a little bit more.
Next person, the Terminator with Arnold, of course.
We kind of go into like the same thing. It's like I probably would have picked Rambo over Arnold for like use cases. So I'll stick with Jesse. I'm sticking with Jesse for the same reason. I think they're interchangeable. You need an action hero, but I feel like for a lot of everyday things, I don't think we'll need an action hero.
Ron Swanson.
Ron Swanson's tough. Just because I think he's lovable, but you know, kind of like that like authority figure that we talked about like in our last podcast. But again, I'm going with Jesse Pinkman for the same reason. I trust the struggle. I think I somehow am a Jesse Pinkman fan. Didn't even realize it. But yeah, I'm going with him.
Mr. White.
Yeah, Ron's a tough pass, but I'm gonna have to.
All right. Sabrina Carpenter.
Oh, see if it's a karaoke competition, wearing jean shorts competition,
or just doing a different what is it called? Sumatra? The fucking sex positions?
Oh, Kama Sutra?
Kama Sutra, there you go.
I saw like a really weird commercial with it recently. It was I think it was for
Dunkin' Donuts one?
Yeah, my friend and I were watching it. I think it was like the YouTube I guess presentation broadcast. And it seemed like one of those like those old like telephone numbers that you can call like at a
like a telemarketer type.
No, like thing. For like the sex talk. like 11 o'clock, like on like those weird channels. You get like call this number and talk with like a sexy single.
She's like, no, what you want is a strawberry something.
Yeah, no, it's weird. I don't know if that's what they were going for. But that's the vibe my friend and I picked up and we were laughing. But no, I'm going Jesse Pinkman.
Okay. Yeah. Similar reasons still.
Yeah, although I will say this, I kind of a side tangent. I think it was the Grammys. That's the music one, right? I know that Beyonce won like the best album of the year for
Country
Cowboy.
Album.
No, for I think it was album of the year for Cowboy Carter.
Oh, okay.
She didn't win the country one, but I think it's insane because like I mean, I know a lot of people hold Beyonce up to like a very high standard, but I think
apparently it was good album actually. Apparently it was actually a good album.
I listened to it and it's mid. There were maybe 3 songs, and I will die on this hill. There's maybe 3 songs where I'm like, okay, I see it.
Okay.
But like it neither excelled that country and it didn't excel at any kind of fusion kind of thing that she was going for. I get like the saying like it's very brave, it's very like going for something new. I get that, but if it's not something that people are going to listen to, then why win? Sabrina Carpenter, I think, had a lot of good albums. I think, you know, Billie Eilish was on top of the radio like all year that year. So I think you should have gotten one of them.
Then Would you say Post Malone had a better country album than Beyonce?
I would. Because like even on country stations, you don't hear Beyonce. And if it's like a country album and it's not being played on country stations, then I think that kind of tells you something. I think it just missed the mark a little bit. It's like I said, there's some good songs in it. I listened to the whole thing because I'm like, maybe I'm biased. I listened to it and I just wasn't a fan. So but yeah, so just Sabrina Carpenter should have won something that year. And I think Beyonce stole it to her just because superiority. But yeah,
Next person, 11 from Stranger Things.
I've never seen Stranger Things.
Wow.
Which is tough. I've heard good things. She's like the kind of like buzz cut.
She's the main girl.
She's the main girl.
Millie Bobby Brown.
See, that's tough.
That's crazy. You don't watch Stranger Things, by the way.
I haven't seen it. Yeah, I think that kind of automatically is a pass for me. Jesse Pinkman, my ride or die. I have like to, it. But although I feel like if it's anything supernatural or just kind of like main character energy, I think I might be missing out some stuff. But I'm gonna have to pass on this one. My hand was forced on this one.
Wile E. Coyote.
Ooh, so this is a good one. This is really good because Wile E. Coyote is the Jesse Pinkman of like cartoon characters. Just kind of like on the wrong side of a lot of deals. You kind of feel bad for him, but like he's always kind of like you just feel bad for him. Gets the short end of the stick. Again, Jesse Pinkman. It's tough though. That was funny. I like Wile E. Coyote, but like he's like a C tier Looney Tunes character. So
Buddy from Elf.
Oh, Buddy from Elf.
Some would say he's the Jesse Pinkman of elves.
He is the Jesse Pinkman of elves. I don't know. That's tough because I mean I like his whimsical nature. It's oh, do I have like more?
You have this person and then one more.
Either way. Okay. See, I've been riding with Jesse up until now, and now I have like a Will Ferrell character. So maybe it's like, can I use that to my advantage? Maybe it's he's a little bit more nuanced, more oblivious to the social norms. Which is a better character. I know that's not the only thing, but I feel more use cases for Jesse. Although I do love Buddy the Elf. I think Elf's the top 2 Christmas movie of all time. So I'll stick with Jesse. Although I do love Buddy.
And finally, Wally himself.
Wally. Now I know you love Wally. He's your lovable little robot.
Maybe this is to like set up Serge's dream blunt rotation.
And if that's the case too, then why not Jesse?
Oh, that's true.
You know what? I started with him. I'm gonna finish with him. I'm a lifer. Loyalty runs in my blood, so I'm going to Jesse Pinkman over Wally.
Well, there you go. For person they chose, Jesse Pinkman. Now we're gonna go with Robert now, and then at the end you'll see what you guys pick him with, and you're gonna try to justify why yours is a better choice.
All right,
Robert. Right. With you, given that you've watched some Game of Thrones, I'm gonna give you Tyrion Lannister.
Which one is that one? Who's that?
The dwarf.
Peter Dinklage's character.
Okay. Peter Dinklage.
Okay, Peter Dinklage.
That's your starting person. Next, we're gonna go into something a little bit crazy here. I'm gonna give you Tow Mater from Cars.
I think I'm gonna stick around with Peter Dinklage, just because I know he comes from riches and he can usually, like get out of any situation. So he's really good in that aspect. Tow Mater, he's just a silly guy.
Next person. Next person. Notorious B.I.G. Biggie Smalls.
I'm gonna stick with Peter Dinklage just because I do not like West Coast rap.
Not even Biggie Smalls.
I don't like Biggie, Tupac. I don't like them.
Wow. In that case, I'm gonna change my next person then to Jay-Z. Give you some East Coast. East Coast guy, probably.
Probably, yeah.
Him and Nas.
Jay-Z.
Him and Nas.
I feel like these two guys, I mean, are pretty much the same. Because they both have like high status. One's more current, the other one not so much. But I think I'm gonna stay with Peter Dinklage still.
We somehow got another Beyonce tie to this.
I know, right?
The final prompt's gonna be most likely to talk with Beyonce.
So next one, I think it's the McAllister kid from Home Alone. I forgot his name, but the little kid.
Yeah.
Kevin. I think it's Kevin.
Yes, Kevin. My boy Kevin.
Kevin from Home Alone.
I think I'm gonna go with Kevin just because this dude can like build all sorts of traps, and also like he's a little sneaky guy, little slithering snake, if you will.
So he's your go-to right now. I like
Yeah,
it.
I think so.
All right. Next up, Homer Simpson.
Homer
from
Simpson.
The Simpsons, of course. From The Simpsons fame.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Do I want like a cartoon character, or do I want somebody that's real? I think just because I've never really actually watched The Simpsons, I've only ever seen like the movie. I'm gonna stick with Kevin.
Okay. We're gonna go again into the cartoon world. Pikachu.
Hey, I'm
from
gonna have
like
to switch
the
up.
main guy himself.
I'm gonna go Pikachu. I mean, he's like a ride or die for you. That scene when Ash turns into stone and just Pikachu's there trying to resuscitate him, that hits you. So I'm gonna go with Pikachu.
I like it. Sydney Sweeney.
Oh, oh. Oh, you got me there. Sydney Sweeney or Pikachu? Have you guys seen that Pikachu card where like he's just thick?
Caked up.
Yeah. Oh, he's caked up. I mean, if I got that Pikachu, am I taking that one over Sydney Sweeney?
Pikachu.
That's a tough one. I think if you would have said Dua Lipa, I would have gone Dua Lipa, but I'm going to stick with Pikachu.
Final person.
Dua Lipa.
Joe Biden.
Pikachu. Again, Sleepy Joe over here, man. He's going to just croak on me at any second. So.
All right. Well, then, Robert has chosen Pikachu as his ride or die. And Miguel, who was yours again?
Jesse Pinkman.
Jesse
Pinkman. All right. So now I want you to tell me why your ride or die would make the best doubles tennis partner.
Well, dude, easy. Fucking Pikachu. I know he's got like an attack where he can just like like really fast. So
Iron
dude,
tail.
he's not gonna let that ball touch the ground. I mean, he's got those reflexes on him. So I mean, we're winning that easily.
What about you, Miguel?
I think when you start looking at like the logistics of tennis, one of the first things is being able to handle a tennis racket.
Hey, Pikachu's got his tail. I mean, is there anything in the rule book that says you got to have a tennis racket?
I mean, we may have to look at the rules, but I think
that may have to be something we look up.
But I think if it hits the body, therefore it like makes contact or something, which might be an illegal move. I may not be sure because I do not think you could just handball it down. I think you do have to make contact with a racket. Other thing too, like we're talking the real world here, right? This is tennis. It's not some kind of fictional world. At the end of the day, it's a mouse. And mice aren't that fast. Humans can move much faster. They're quick, sure. But at the end of the day, I think we need sheer size and agility. Jesse Pinkman is in the youth of his game. I think he's spry, young, and willing to do anything. So I like Jesse Pinkman.
All right.
Let's see. I looked
go ahead and look
just because no, I'm talking about speed because Miguel's saying that Pikachu is slow, just from what he is saying. Pikachu has a base speed stat of 90 in the Pokemon games, which translates to a speed of approximately 188 miles per hour. All right, let me see. Let me look up the tennis.
Because that may be something that definitely take into consideration.
I think also like continuity basis too. It's like Pikachu's chalked people hundreds of times, right? We can assume like he's gotten Jesse and James a couple times. He probably has a higher special attack damage than he does have speed. So if we have it in the Pokemon world, I think humans are a little bit more buffed too than we give them credit for. So we'll see.
So it says yes, a racket is an essential play to tennis. However, now because I know that, my next thing to do would be to get a tennis racket and tie it to Pikachu's little tail. It says as long as the ball makes contact, I think it says you must use the racket's strong frame to make contact with the ball, making it an indispensable piece of equipment for the game. So therefore, I believe I can tie the racket to Pikachu's tail and have him just whack it.
All right. So the final decision, I'm afraid we're gonna have to take this to what is maybe some of either, I think it was Miguel's worst enemy in one of the previous episodes, AI. I will not be making this decision. We'll be leaving this up to ChatGPT. So I asked ChatGPT who would make the better doubles tennis partner, Jesse Pinkman or Pikachu. So once again, it's not even necessarily convincing me. You have to convince AI.
Ah.
And basically, in short, Jesse Pinkman is the more practical, reliable partner. While Pikachu is flashy and fast, he may struggle with the physical, like actual demands of what is required in a real tennis match. And basically that's what it comes down to. So again, I really went more practical with Pikachu's kind of missing some essential body parts for handling a racket. So it looks like Jesse Pinkman is the better doubles tennis partner.
AI does not know what it's talking about. You're telling me
Doesn't know ball.
this Pikachu's a fucking MVP caliber Pokemon going up against fucking crazy ass other Pokemon? Nah.
I think the
All right.
best Pokemon would probably be like Machamp, right? The one that has like 4 arms.
Maybe, or Lucario.
True. Yeah. So I think they'd be menaces. They're more humanoid. Yeah.
Wobbuffet. Just fucking put the racket on him, bro.
Just hit him.
Yeah.
Next, all right, time to get into our next set of people. We started with Miguel, so this time we're starting with Robert.
All right,
We'll
lay it
keep it
on
in
me.
We'll keep it in the Pikachu world. Start you off with Snorlax. He's your
Ooh.
base starting person
Okay.
for this set of people. Next up, we're gonna go Tom Brady from Patriots fame.
Give me Tom Brady. He's the GOAT at football, man.
It's
Just
perfect.
simple as that.
Simple as that.
Okay. Gordon Ramsay.
Oh, Chef Gordon Ramsay. Give me Chef Gordon Ramsay only because he used to play soccer.
Interesting. So kind of like multifaceted talent.
Yeah. He's got that. He's also got some pretty like juicy arms on him. So I know. I mean,
I like it. So next, I want to make sure I pronounce his. Actually, I don't even know how you pronounce it. Mr. Satan, that's from the Dragon Ball guy. How do you actually pronounce
oh,
it?
Mr.
Satan, Mr.
Satan?
Satan,
Okay.
Hercules.
Hercules. That's how I know him as, but I was trying to think of his first name, I guess. Him.
That guy was pretty fun to play in Dragon Ball Z Budokai. I know, like he had some little like game device that would explode.
Mm-hmm.
Give me Mr. Satan, bro. He was a fucking world champ.
I like it. Kim Kardashian.
Her great comeback story. I'm gonna stay with Mr. Satan.
What's the reason?
Same, he's a world champ. He was able to convince Boo and like keep him, I guess, head level with the rest of the universe. He's also got a cute little dog with him.
Boo.
So I mean,
That is
I
true.
think, yeah, Mr. Hercules is my guy.
Next person, Zlatan Ibrahimović.
Oh,
Another go.
all right, damn. Give me Zlatan Ibrahimović, bro. He's got like just aura to him. I mean, his confidence is just on another level. He's also, what did he do? His bicycle kick is insane. I know he's like very flexible. I think he does like jujitsu or one of those martial arts. So give me Zlatan. I feel like Zlatan and Satan are like almost the same guy.
Yeah.
Buzz Lightyear from Toy Story.
Give me Zlatan. I feel like Buzz Lightyear, he's a figurine sized. I don't know what I would need him for. Give me Zlatan.
Final person. I think it's only fitting, giving that this week is the start of a football, and that you're a Cowboys fan. Jerry Jones.
Damn. Do I want somebody who's the owner, GM, whatever else of the Cowboys, or Zlatan? Zlatan also is, I know he's the coach for AC Milan or owner of AC Milan. Give me Zlatan still.
All right. So, Robert, you're finishing with Zlatan Ibrahimović. Now,
Yeah,
for what? You don't know yet.
Think
I
about
don't.
We'll
it.
see.
I know, right? For most net worth.
Miguel,
Mhm.
we're going to start you off with LeBron James, giving you like a stronger starter pick. But the thing is, maybe he's not even good at what you need him for.
He's
You
good at
just never
everything.
know.
LeBron.
Robert's not gonna like this one.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
John Wick.
Ooh,
John
that's my
Wick.
guy.
That's
my guy
tough.
right there.
I think damn, that's tough. John Wick. See, it's Keanu Reeves, and that's like charisma. You know, he's tactician. At the end of the day, gotta go with my boy, my savior, LeBron James.
It's gonna come back and bite you in the butt, Mikey.
Gotta stick with LeBron.
Godzilla.
Godzilla, the king of monsters. I recently saw like a it was like a versus episode. It was like the Hulk versus Godzilla. Apparently, Godzilla's like unkillable, like in certain iterations. Both are in Fortnite, which I think is awesome. I think I'm gonna go with Godzilla. Let's just change it up. LeBron, greatest basketball player of all time. But I'm going with Godzilla, literally the king of monsters. So I'll go with Godzilla.
Stuart Little.
Stuart Little, the opposite in terms of stature, but not in legacy. That's tough. I think Stuart Little 1 is a classic. Stuart Little 2, I think, dropped the ball a little bit, and for that, I'm going Godzilla.
Godzilla, I like it.
Mikey, but you get that Godzilla that he's like riding on his tail in that one meme. He's just like,
yeah, the drop kick. That's hilarious.
Yeah,
you know, I'm going Godzilla. I like it.
Napoleon.
Dynamite.
And, yeah.
No, the other one. Bonaparte.
Bonaparte.
Yeah.
Okay. We both got natural leaders. Again, short on the stature. I think I'm gonna go Godzilla. Let's go Godzilla. I like it. Not for any reason. Not because he's French or anything. A great leader. I think I did see that like apparently he was like normal height, and it's just like
I think he was like 5'9", 5'10".
Yeah, he just got ragged on just because other generals like just wanted to make him seem less. But no, I'll go Godzilla. Although Napoleon, great conqueror, whatever leader.
Anne Hathaway.
Stuff. Anne Hathaway, GOAT actress.
She ages like fine wine.
Yeah, in any role she's in, she just eats. That's tough. See, that's tough. Anne Hathaway's a good pick. Now, the funny thing, it will be funny either way if it's Godzilla versus Ibrahimović or Anne Hathaway versus Ibrahimović. You know what? I'm gonna go with Anne Hathaway. I feel it in my bones. It just I feel it. We're gonna go
from The Dark Knight Rises.
All right, so I believe this is maybe your final person, Kim Jong-un of North Korea fame.
He doesn't have a butthole.
That's true.
I'm going Anne Hathaway.
Anne Hathaway?
I refuse to give a statement.
Just no statement?
Plead the fifth.
All right, so now what you were picking for this competition is who would how do I say it in a way that makes sense? Like who would you want as your partner in a triathlon, basically? Water, foot, bicycle. Robert, you went Zlatan Ibrahimović. Miguel, you went Anne Hathaway. Can you go ahead and make your little arguments?
Bro, I mean, Zlatan, he's got that endurance. He's a soccer player. Like I said, I know he also does, I think he does some other type of like martial arts. He's going to have that endurance and stamina. Zlatan is the best at what he does. What did he say? Why don't lions compare themselves to people or some shit like that? I don't know. He's just got aura. I mean, I don't know how a triathlon, like, I don't know, like how a duo thing would work or if it's like trios or whatever, but I think
basically he's going to come in clutch for one of the three. Okay. Where do you want him?
I feel he's going to have to take running. I mean, running's going to be his strong suit. It's either going to be running or bicycling just because he's got those legs on him, that endurance. So he's just, I mean, coming up against Anne Hathaway, easy. It's an easy win
now,
right there.
Miguel, before we continue, I'm going to make a little change if you guys are okay with it.
You're going to handicap our people.
No. I know I said AI earlier. I think I'm going to switch it back to myself because I feel like I'm kind of putting to waste your guys' explanations. Now, with that being said, I personally still would have picked Jesse Pinkman. And I think a big reason, again, was kind of like with the holding a tennis bracket. I feel like that was a really good point Miguel brought up. So we'll kind of revert back to me making the final choice because I don't want to, what you guys said, to go to waste.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Again, I still would have went Jesse Pinkman myself. So I guess I just take you with the machine, just went with the machine. But Miguel, go ahead and you tell me why Anne Hathaway would make a better triathlon partner and which out of the three would you put her in?
I think there's a lot to consider when it comes to a triathlon. Like, there's 3 components. It's first the swimming, then the bicycling, or actually then the running, then the bicycling.
I think it's running. Yeah.
Um, I think Anne Hathaway, in every role she goes into with 100% effort, with enough training time and time to prepare. I think Anne Hathaway would make an excellent triathlon member. If I had to pick one for her, I'd probably gonna have to go with the running, similar to Robert. So it would be, just a foot race between Ibrahim and Anne Hathaway. But I think, when running, strength isn't an issue. It's all about endurance. I think her lighter stature may help her. She has less to carry. I think she can go for it. Like I said, she's a very devoted person. And I think if she devotes herself to marathon running, I think she'd make an excellent athlete. I think
Right.
I could, do the bicycle running and swimming. So I feel good about that.
All right, so this, before I decide, are the both of you able to swim?
I mean, yeah, I know. I
yeah.
know how to swim.
I'd say
Are you
probably
able to
Robert's a better swimmer than I am.
Are you guys good? Know your way around a bicycle?
Yeah, I mean, my fucking ass will be hurting the day after, but
Yeah, I need
Yeah,
one of
dude.
those wide cabooses.
dude, honestly, like fucking riding a bike, like if you haven't ridden one in a long time and then you ride it, fucking just ass aches the next day.
All right, so you guys are starting a triathlon. You're gonna have like a celebrity shot, to come in and do one of the 3. And as I've heard from you guys, I think with this one, I am gonna have to go with Robert. I think Zlatan Ibrahimović is kind of really giving that advantage in the running part. I mean, he's a soccer player. He has that endurance. Even if Anne Hathaway trains for a while, I don't think she's going to be able to match him. Also, because they're probably around the same age. I wouldn't be surprised. So, yeah, Robert takes this round. And with that, I think you guys are 1-1.
I'm trying to think. Which one of your choices, Robert, probably would have been the best pick out of the options you got?
So maybe. So my first one was, who was my first one? Snorlax. Snorlax is out.
Yeah.
Like he would just sleep on me. I know you had also said Satan, Mr. Satan.
Mr. Satan would have
He would have been a good pick as well. I feel like he could have. I mean, just like the same as Zlatan. I mean, he's gonna have that like endurance and stamina just because he is a world champ. Tom Brady. Toss up. I might have just put him maybe like in swimming or bicycle riding. I wouldn't really have him running.
Yeah.
Who else did I get?
Yeah, because I'm thinking I fumbled with.
I think I got Kim. I think I get Kim Kardashian.
Kim Kardashian.
Like that. Yeah.
I mean, Kim Kardashian should float in the water.
So yeah. So Miguel, you brought up Godzilla. I decided to give you that one to see if like you would stick to it because it's such a crazy one.
Yeah, I mean he would have ate for the marathon.
Yeah, he would have. I think
he would have ate in swimming, bro. Swimming. I mean,
yeah,
you just need him for swimming. It's kind of like that Joey
GG.
Chestnut versus Usain Bolt type thing, bro. Like
yeah,
like him versus any other swimmer would have been like nuclear bomb versus coughing baby. Literally.
Yeah. So
all right,
they're on that one.
Next set of people. This time we're going with Miguel. So again, you don't know what you're gonna need him for, but you're gonna need him for something. Margot Robbie.
Love her.
That's your starter. Simple as that.
That's it.
That was Jerry Rice.
Damn, that's tough. I love Margot Robbie. She's great. Jerry Rice is probably the second greatest football player of all time. Damn, I'm gonna go Jerry Rice. I feel like his name isn't thrown around the way it should be. So I'm gonna do some Jerry Rice representing today. I'm gonna go Jerry Rice. I feel good about that. 49er. I think he's a 4-time Super Bowl winner, 3-time. I think he won 2 with Montana. But yeah.
Patrick Star.
I thought he was gonna say Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes. Damn, that's tough. Patrick Star, good pick. Lovable oaf. Probably unkillable. It feels like. But if it's like a durability thing, you definitely want Patrick Star. Great cheeks. I'll still go Jerry Rice. I feel like a lot's been said about Patrick Star, and I think his legacy speaks for itself. But I'm gonna go Jerry Rice. I feel strong about it.
You don't think Jerry Rice's legacy speaks for itself, Mikey?
I don't think he gets enough credit. I feel like a lot of people.
Who has a better legacy, Jerry Rice or Patrick Star?
I mean, it's got to be Patrick Star. Just because I think he's more recognizable. Like if you showed someone Jerry Rice off the street, nobody would know who he is. It's just kind of
But
one of those things. He had a good Dancing with the Stars career, I think. But outside of that, I don't think Jerry Rice is mentioned enough as he should
all
be.
right, we'll stick with a cartoon world. Johnny,
Bravo.
excuse me, Johnny Bravo. Excuse me.
Look and love me some Johnny Bravo. Whoa. See, that's tough. I feel like if this were like the 80s, 70s, I probably would have gone with Johnny Bravo. But I think nowadays, I think he seems kind of cancelable, in my opinion. Uh, so I don't like the idea of having to defend him. I do love him. Great physique. I mean, perfect Dorito body. But I'm gonna go with Jerry Rice.
It's because just like to change this. Did you guys ever watch Samurai Jack?
Some of it, very little.
Yeah, same.
Okay.
Michael Scott from The Office.
Ooh. See, we're getting to that territory with the picks where like I may be missing potential game winners. So like Patrick Starr, kind of lovable idiot. Johnny Bravo, lovable idiot. Michael Scott, lovable idiot. So maybe it could be bad, but I feel like I would have gone with them. So I feel like I'd be taking a step back. So I'm gonna go with Jerry Rice. I feel like I would have gone with Patrick Starr out of the three of them, doubling down.
I like it. Tony Stark.
Tony Stark is my. Do I get fictional character Tony Stark or is it Robert Downey Jr.?
It's the Robert Downey Jr. version.
Okay.
So MCU.
I'll go Tony Stark.
MCU Tony Stark.
For all the same reasons. I think a lot of the. It's funny because like I think like Iron Man's blown up like in popularity, so it's kind of like I've been sticking with Jerry Rice until now, but he can't pass up Tony Stark, so I'm gonna go Tony Stark. You don't say no to him, so I'll go Tony Stark.
Finally, Taylor Swift.
I'm trying to think of like use case scenarios where Taylor Swift might be better than Tony Stark.
The billionaire Tony Stark.
Yeah,
billionaire philanthropist playboy
genius. Tony Stark.
I'm gonna go Tony Stark. I feel good about it.
Okay. Can you tell me why you think you would prefer Tony Stark over Taylor Swift in any scenario?
I mean, not any scenario. I think most scenarios, though. I feel like Tony Stark is more of a. Let's see. And he's a fictional character. I don't know Taylor Swift. But I feel like in what we've been able to see, I think he has a more identifiable background. Yeah, more versatile. I think he comes in clutch. Going back to like one of our podcast episodes where we had to draft our team, he was such a good pick that Robert instantly had to ban him from my team. So I feel like now's the time where I can use him. So I'm gonna go Tony Stark.
All right. So your go-to ride or die for this time is Tony Stark. And Robert.
Antonio.
I'm gonna start you off with Dwight Howard from The Office. So Michael Stark's counterpart.
You say Dwight Howard?
Yeah, Dwight Howard from
Dwight
Schrute.
Dwight Schrute.
I'm like, when was Dwight Howard in the show, dude?
Crazy.
Hey, you never know. I wouldn't be surprised. Dwight Schrute from Schrute Farms fame. My apologies.
Okay.
I don't even know what I was thinking. Dwight Howard.
Hey, you got some BBC on your mind?
I think
that's hilarious. Oh my god. Scarlett Johansson. Just the person, not like in any movie, not Black Widow, just Scarlett Johansson.
I think I'm gonna stick with Dwight Schrute just because he knows people. He knows people that knows people that know people. He owns a farm. He knows his way around nature. I think I'd have better use case for Dwight Schrute than I would Scarlett Jo.
Okay. Michael Jordan.
MJ. I think I would still have a better use for Dwight Schrute. I mean, same reasons. MJ. He's got money, played basketball, played baseball, wasn't that great. Yeah, so give me Dwight Schrute.
Neo from The Matrix.
So Neo is in The Matrix, right?
From like in The Matrix.
Okay.
Like the character from the movies.
Give me Neo. He's just a god in The Matrix.
Heath Ledger and the Joker.
Ooh, two iconic roles. This is a tough one. Very, very tough. Wow. Damn, that's a really tough one. I mean, do I want a very well-known DC villain or just somebody that's gonna break,
break the wall, Chris Jericho?
Honestly. It's up to you. Fucking lagging, bro. I think I'm gonna stick with Neo.
I like it.
Mhm.
You're sticking to your Keanu Reeves fandom that you're part of, I
Fandom,
would say.
yeah.
Yeah. Bugs Bunny from Looney Tunes fame.
Bugs Bunny. I mean, I feel like both are kind of the same because they got like that Looney Tune-ish kind of thing going on where they can just dodge out of any situation. So I think I'm just gonna stick to Neo.
I believe this may be your last person, Megan Fox. In her prime, so like Transformers type years.
Again, I feel like it'd be like the same rebuttal that I did with Scarlett Joe. I wouldn't see really much use for Megan Fox. Also, I'm not really a big fan of hers. So yeah, I'm just gonna stick with Neo.
All right. There you have it. Robert, you're taking Neo as your ride or die, and Miguel, can you remind me again? I'm sorry.
Tony Stark.
Iron Man.
Tony Stark. All right. So for your people, they're gonna be your co-star in the brand new buddy cop movie that you guys are releasing. Now, why would your person make a better buddy of a cop?
Wow. I guess for me, for one, Neo, he's already an action star, so he's gonna know how to handle a gun, how to be in those action sequences. We can be like good cop, bad cop. I'll be good cop. He's gonna be bad cop. Just kick ass. I mean, if this takes place in the Matrix, he knows his way around it. I don't know. I just feel like he'd be a better pick over Tony Stark.
Miguel, what about you?
Even before suiting up, I think the most important thing is finding what's within the suit, and that's Tony Stark. Um, he he's no stranger to going through stressful situations. He's battled with alcoholism, which is a real situation that a lot of uh, people go through. And I think he's pulled himself from the rubble, and I think that's a very teachable moment. I think seeing him and identifying with a lot of people in the force, I think would just make the force like better. And I think having him on your side is great. He'd be able to ration out any kind of situation that we be in. Great problem solver. Being able to identify crimes would be great. While also doing it with some class and just great judgment. There was a lot of times where he went above the line of duty. Like in the first Iron Man movie where he literally flew across the world to protect people that he saw were in trouble. And that's the kind of person you want in your corner. He didn't know them. He didn't, need anything from them, but the greater good is what spoke to him. And, if he's willing to fly across the world to save some kids, fight off a tank, then what's he going to do with like, in the city or, protected? He really is our shield for the world. And that's who you want as your partner in crime for cop work.
Okay. Can you guys give me what would be kind of your relationship like that kind of really, remember, it's a buddy cop movie. So really, it's also about your guys' interrelationship with each other. Can you give me a little bit about that?
I feel like Neo is kind of like a tough guy to get to, almost kind of. But I feel like once you do get that connection with him, he's gonna have your back, kind of like he did with Morbius. So I'll probably have to be his Morbius. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel he's gonna have my back whenever I need him.
Miguel, what about you?
Kind of like going off like what I initially said, he's been through it, and I think our relationship would be a lot like Spider-Man and Iron Man, where I take kind of the young and up and coming guy, kind of revitalize his faith a little bit, and kind of be like our dynamic. I learn a lot from him. He helps me out, and we just mesh well together. He kind of sees that our missions are aligned, and I think that'll go a long way. So he'll definitely be my mentor. I'll be his mentoree. So that'd be our dynamic,
All
kind of
right.
like a father son.
So you guys you chose your person, you've made your arguments, and of course, like I said, going to be your co-star in the new up and coming buddy cop movie. And something that Miguel said in this last bit, I think won me over. The mentoree, how you said like he's dealt with alcoholism. He's like kind of the more seasoned cop. I feel like there'd be some good dynamics there, and how you said you'd be like kind of like the newer person. So maybe from his mistakes as he learns, he can teach them to you, but also you can help him kind of grow more.
Mhm.
And so I think I'm gonna go with Miguel for this one. So right now, who have been your two go-to winners, Miguel? Tony Stark and
Tony Stark and
Jesse Pinkman,
Jesse Pinkman.
which
and then
honestly would make
Robert,
a great tag team for most
and Robert has Zlatan Ibrahimović.
Mhm.
All right, so we're gonna go into our last one. Miguel's in the lead, so we could just win it outright. And if we tie, we're gonna have to figure out a way to decide on a winner.
We'll have to do all our picks that we have and put them in a situation.
in a
Just
bar
might have to
fight.
do that. All right, so this time, who started last time?
Was it
Or
me?
this-
No,
I
it was
started
you.
last time.
It's me first now.
You first.
Yeah.
All right. So with this one, we're just gonna get straight into it. Lionel Messi,
Okay.
the greatest soccer player of all time. I mean, it's not even an argument or a debate. I mean, what can be said about him? He's World Cup winner. Not a lot of other players can say that. Some specific ones can't say that.
That's actually the end of the podcast. You just want to bring that up.
And then, all right, thanks for listening. That's the end of the podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Mr. Krabs.
Money. I think I'm gonna stick to Lionel Messi. I don't know what I would need Mr. Krabs for,
Money.
other than like being underwater.
You never
I'm just
know.
gonna stick to Lionel Messi. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's got money. If I needed to be underwater, he'd find a way with his money. Submarine or something. I don't know.
Scooby Doo.
Best detective in the world. Eating competitions. Versatility. Give me Scooby Doo. More iconic character. He's man's best friend.
Now, funnily enough, I say Scooby Doo. Is this maybe one of the strongest picks I've made available? Now that we think about it, I don't know. I feel like he's just like a general, like versatile pick.
I don't know, because you also said Bugs Bunny,
Bunny.
and like
that's
Wile E.
true.
Coyote as well. I feel like
Maybe
they'd be-
Godzilla's also a good strong pick because you just don't know.
Yeah, Godzilla's up there too.
All right, next person. I'm thinking I already gave you a Kardashian, so this time I'll give you Kylie Jenner instead.
Kylie Jenner. Makeup and cosmetics over Scooby Doo.
Billionaire.
Billionaire. What was she like the first? Why like the first self-made billionaire? I don't know, some bullshit like that. I don't know. Whatever. Give me Scooby Doo.
Scooby Doo. So kind of just more of the reasonings you already gave.
Yeah.
I like it. Majin Buu.
Ooh, so are we getting
Fat
Majin?
Majin Buu.
But he's also evil Majin Buu, or like after
Mm.
he's already,
I'll give you friend Majin Buu.
Give me friend Majin Buu. I mean, he's got some goated powers, turns people into chocolate and eats them. Also, if you guys have not seen that scene where he literally cures a little kid's blindness, that scene gets me too. It's a very wholesome scene.
Strong.
So just because of that, just for that alone, give me Majin Buu.
Bill Gates.
I'm gonna stick with Majin Buu still. Bill Gates, Microsoft. I'm a PS kind of guy.
That's just the reason why.
That's the reason.
He took that stand a long time ago.
Yeah.
It's because he's the Xbox guy.
Exactly.
Finally, I gave Miguel Godzilla.
King
If it's only
Kong.
right, I give you King Kong.
Just alone, I think if you were to put Majin Buu up against King Kong, I think Majin Buu would slip away with that just because of his powers that he has. And I think give me Majin Buu still.
All right. So the person you've went with in this one is Majin Buu of Dragon Ball fame, the friendly version. Miguel, to start you off, Cristiano Ronaldo, second greatest player of all time. Regretfully, no World Cup for him. It can't happen for everybody. So I guess, what can you do about it?
You never know.
So-
He might win one this upcoming one.
Next year. Wait, speaking of that, did you guys see that they're going to play Mexico potentially in the Estadio Azteca
Portugal?
next year? Yeah, Portugal and Mexico. It'll be the first time that Ronaldo is in Mexico. I know that they announced that, I think, this past week. So, hey, if that's going to happen, I mean, I got to find a way to get some tickets.
Going to be expensive for sure, though.
But I think they just want it to be a friendly match. So who knows, like, how expensive they could get.
Expensive.
But even then, I mean, I think that's like a go-to that I have to go to. I mean, just because we're Mexican, and also I get to see my favorite soccer player. So we'll see what happens.
Lawrence Taylor,
LT.
Giants. Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Greatest defensive player, maybe greatest player of all time, NFL.
Greatest defensive player. Little crazy.
Definitely.
Off the rails. I don't know if I need that kind of psychopathic nature in my life. I'm gonna go Ronaldo. We're talking greats. I think I'd rather have Ronaldo. This is like taking cocaine or something.
Saul Goodman.
Saul Goodman. Again, I might piss off a lot of people. Never seen Better Call Saul.
Or have you seen Breaking Bad?
Seen Breaking Bad. He's a good character. I like him.
He's a better character than Better Call Saul, though.
That's what I've heard. So
wait, just breaking off of that for a little bit. Serge, where do you stand? Like, do you still think Breaking Bad is better than Better Call Saul?
I haven't seen Better Call Saul.
Oh, you haven't?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought you have. Wow.
I have not.
Dang, I guess we can't have this conversation then.
I'm afraid not.
I'm going Ronaldo. Yeah, but Saul Goodman, great character. I think very fleshed out. Got his own show. Haven't seen it, but I heard it's good. So, but I'll go Ronaldo.
Really good.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sonic the Hedgehog. Again, has like that tune factor. I'm trying to think. There's a lot that I can do with Sonic. I'm gonna go Sonic the Hedgehog. I think versatility is there. Seems like a good pick.
Serena Williams.
Serena Williams, good pick too.
And could have used during the first round, Mikey.
I know, right?
Yeah. If it's just every round, I give you like the perfect pick.
I know. Serena Williams, Godzilla. Sonic would have gone ham on that marathon.
Hey,
even
honestly,
as a buddy cop, because like in the Sonic movie,
yeah,
that's
like
true.
a buddy movie.
Because he did do like a yeah.
I think even in Wii Sports, there's like you can play a Sonic with tennis.
Yeah, maybe Sonic's just a perfect pick for everything.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for Sonic. Yeah,
except for this.
Yeah, it's gonna be
for this pick.
Except for this one,
it's gonna be slow.
All right, so I may need a little bit of clarification. Who's the mouse in Tom and Jerry?
Jerry.
Mm-hmm.
From Tom and Jerry fame.
I love Tom and Jerry. That's tough. Again, you get like a Bugs Bunny-esque character. If I need to sneak into anything, I feel like in terms of ability, I'm still gonna go Sonic. Although Jerry's a great character.
Albert Einstein.
Ooh.
This is your last pick, by the way, in case I didn't mention that. Albert Einstein.
I'm trying to think of like overlap. So, like, in terms of power scaling, I'm like metagaming a little bit.
Go ahead.
I think Robert will have me beat with Majin Buu on a lot of things.
Okay.
But if it comes to anything kind of outside that, Sonic would be good. Albert Einstein, anything analytical or intellectual, he could do it. I don't think Sonic is dumb, so
Yeah.
I like the versatility a little bit more. Unless it's like coming up
Which
with, like,
which Sonic
fusion.
is he getting though? Is he getting like movie Sonic, game Sonic?
I guess I'll give him movie because at least he has a personality. He can interact with them.
Okay.
So we'll go, I guess, movie verse.
Yeah. Go Sonic.
Sonic the Hedgehog. All right. So this is the final round. And basically, I want you guys. Why is for Miguel Sonic and for Robert Majin Buu your partner who you would win Dancing with the Stars with? They're gonna be your dance partner, and basically, why do you think they would make a better one to win Dancing with the Stars?
Wow.
All
right.
I guess I can start. I think a big part of Dancing with the Stars is the fan component, being able to win over the crowd, win over the judges. Good charisma. I think would be able to pull off a lot of great moves. I'm dancing with him, or he's
no, it's you two. Yeah,
dance with them. Yeah.
Yeah,
he's your partner.
I think the amount of moves we'd be able to accomplish would be legendary. Just sheer spins would be excellent. Being able to bounce off of each other. He has a lot of strength, and great on his feet. I think this footwork is unmatched. So I think Sonic would be an excellent co-star for my Dancing with the Stars.
Robert, what about you?
I think just like going based off of Majin Buu's powers, he's able to absorb people. So I think having like the upper hand with him being able to absorb people, he can absorb like all like the greatest dancers And so, I mean, he's automatically going to have that trait to him. He's going to be a
Oh,
great dancer.
okay. Interesting. Is this Majin Buu version able to do that, or is that the other one?
I don't know. Let me.
Because this is a strong point you're making. I will give you that. So I guess may come down to that.
Oh,
Majin, let me see.
Now I
Let
don't
me
know
look
about
at.
the legality of this. I don't know if you'll get caught at some point.
Okay, let me
For
see.
absorbing people.
I actually don't know because now that I think about it, I think Super Boo can do it.
That's what I'm
Absorbing
asking.
because I think the
Let me
reason
see
he
his
is Majin Buu is
powers
because
then.
he absorbed one of the I think it's the North Kai, and that's why he's like a little bit more jolly.
I think Miguel's right too.
I don't know.
Because
So, okay.
okay.
Fat Boo's powers include an incredibly durable and malleable body that allows for regeneration, shape shifting, and stretching, as well as the unique ability to transform living beings and objects into food via his chocolate beam technique.
Fire.
It also says he has absorption. Boo. Let me see. Let me clarify if Fat Boo does Fat Boo
Because he might be able to.
absorption.
Because I'm trying to think when he becomes Wuhan.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fat Boo possesses the magical ability to absorb others.
Okay.
Which is how he initially became the larger, more docile form of Boo after absorbing the Grand Supreme Kai.
But if he's Fat Boo, can he absorb somebody else because he's no longer Fat Boo?
This is turning into like one of our
I
Magic
see what you
Academy.
mean.
Yeah, this is
where does it take place on the stack?
Exactly. This got very interesting.
So then I mean, I'd probably just only absorb one great dancer then. Whoever that might be in that aspect, if he's not able to absorb like multiple people. So I would just absorb one great dancer. And plus adding to that, like he's got his stretchability, so he'd be able to like literally stretch his body and morph at will. So that would open doors to many like different types of choreography. So I think just Majin Buu would be like the better pick here.
All right. So I've heard your arguments, and originally I was gonna go with Miguel because I think just in terms of like a pick, I feel like Sonic would make a better pick. Since Majin Buu, I feel like it'd be kind of hard to get him to dance. But you brought up that absorption thing, and not gonna lie, I feel like that won me over. So as you can, so I guess there it is. Robert's the winner for this round again. That whole thing about we'll commit some crimes, absorb a person, but you'll be literally have probably one of the world's best dancers.
Yeah,
honestly.
But now we have come to a little bit of a predicament. We're tied 2-2. You guys have 4 people. So I have to come up with some way for you guys, somebody to win. So let me brainstorm really quick. Let me think of something because I have to think of something. That's hilarious.
I also know in the movie for Sonic, they actually do have like a dance scene in one of the movies. Pretty funny.
I know what it's going to be.
All right.
So I think I have an idea. We're going to do a little bit of a callback to I think even the last episode. And this is in honor of Miguel because I feel like he cooked in one of them. We're making our dream team for a sitcom. So again, this is going to be your starting 5 for a sitcom. You're going to be in the lead. You're going to be like the main, the leading role. And the 4 are going to be your supporting characters. So go ahead and tell me a little bit about your sitcom and why you think yours would make a better one.
Can you give us a recap of our people? Because I know for sure I have Zlatan, Neo, and Majin Buu. I don't remember my other one.
Zlatan, Neo, Majin Buu, and oh man,
who was my other one?
I don't remember either, man. Zlatan, Neo, Majin Buu. Miguel won that first one. Pikachu.
Pikachu. Okay.
Miguel, do you know yours?
Jesse Pinkman, Anne Hathaway, Sonic, and Tony Stark.
All right. Who wants to go first? And let's keep a little bit of brief because we're already running short on time.
Yeah.
I guess I could start it. I think in any great sitcom, you're gonna need a multitude of personalities, and I think my team has that in spades. I think Sonic is kind of like that wild card figure where like you're just like, oh my god, Sonic, what you do today? You have no idea what he's gonna do, but yet he has the ability to fix it at the end of the day. So even if things get sour, if the situation is never too dire, that he can't fix it. And even if it does get too dire, it could be a teachable moment, which is where Tony Stark can come in. Can maybe give him the right kind of be that authority figure, kind of give him the tools to help him help himself. And also just kind of be a father figure, I think, for the family. I think one of the greatest Tony Stark moments in all of Marvel was when he was a father. So I think him having that dynamic is just some man willing to do anything to move heaven and earth. So we want that. And then, of course, we have our love interest, Anne Hathaway. I mean, doesn't get better than that. Great character, lovable, relatable. Everybody loves Anne Hathaway, and I think you need that. She could be that boss lady when she needs to, and she could also be a girly's girl. So we like that. And then Jesse Pinkman, kind of the same thing, kind of like a guy trying to get it together, kind of can't catch a break, but you root for him. And so that would be kind of his role. And at the end of the day, he just becomes a better person. I think that's as the show series progresses, and that'll be Jesse's arc. So yeah, that's my team.
All right, Robert, let's hear about your sitcom.
I guess for mine, it's gonna be like just like a boys kind of thing. I mean, there's not gonna be a love interest, at least not yet in the first season, because we're just gonna get introduced to the boys. So I mean, obviously, I got Zlatan, Neo, Pikachu, and Majin Buu. I feel like Zlatan's gonna be like the alpha. I mean, he's just got that personality to him. But he's gonna somehow always be referring to himself like in the third person as he does in real life. He's always like, Zlatan does not do dishes, dishes do Zlatan, some bullshit like that. Neo, he's more on like the serious kind of thing. He's probably gonna be like the tech wizard kind of guy just because he's in the Matrix. So he's gonna have like these weird, like supernatural almost kind of powers to him as well. Pikachu, he's only gonna be able to say like Pika Pika, but somehow he's gonna be like Groot, where like everybody understands what he's saying, type of deal.
Okay.
He's also gonna probably like have like a love-hate relationship with Boo, because Boo's gonna probably try and want to eat him somehow. And Boo's just gonna be like that chaotic, sweet tooth kind of guy, like a lovable teddy bear kind of guy. He's gonna be almost like a Patrick Star kind of character. Like he's kind of dumb, but you gotta love him because he's just like a big, pink, fluffy dude. He's gonna want to eat everything. Depending on where they're at, he's gonna be eating like all the rude people, turning them into chocolate. But he's got like that childlike innocence to him that's just gonna make him like hilarious, you know? So yeah.
All right. So I've heard you guys out. I've come to a decision. And, you know, hearing Miguel out, I like where he was going. I feel like you really had like your kind of like your typical, this is what you need, know what I mean? Like you even had the love interest. And I was kind of be like, okay, I like what he's had, I like what he's building up, but I gotta hear out Robert. And after hearing out Robert, I think Robert actually won me over. I think Robert was able to build up an image of me of almost, it's a sitcom, but almost in cartoon version. Know what I mean? And I feel like the star power of Pikachu and Majin Buu would just make like for those hilarious moments. And then you have like more serious characters that break the third wall, like Zlatan, and obviously like Neo. And honestly, I feel like, again, even I'm surprised with this one because I feel like Miguel has like kind of like that
all
like,
around,
like really well-rounded kind of what you need. But I feel like if you approach Robert more through like almost like a cartoon version, I think it would work really well. And I think with that being said, I think Robert is today's winner.
Let's go.
GG.
Three-peat.
All right. Oh, really? Is that really 3 in a row?
Yeah, I think so. Because
Wow.
I won yours like
seven.
last time, and then I won Miguel's, and now I won yours again.
Yeah.
All right.
Or 8, 8,
Well,
and 7.
Oh, I'm catching up.
Wow. Go ahead and winner speech, loser speech.
All right. Well, I guess I can.
Whoever
go
wants to go
first.
first. Yeah, you guys
Sure,
can
I'll take
choose.
it. I really like this one. This one was really cool. Not a format that we've seen before, but I think it opens the door to definitely a lot more like this. So very interesting. A lot of good picks, a lot of not so good picks on there, but I think both of us had really strong picks overall. And what we were trying to achieve in the end. But yeah, overall I liked it. Great competition today.
I know. All right.
Honestly.
And so that draws this episode to a close. I believe for the next one, our host is Robert, so he'll be leading the charge. We'll see what he has in store. As always, you can check us out on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, TikTok, Instagram. So go ahead and check us out there for full episodes or even small clips. And as always, thank you for listening. Have a good one.